So we're finally back after many, many months in this save. Played a few games already, and of course, in true Football Manager tradition, we get absolutely battered in our second game back and put in our worst performance of the save. So, of course, welcome back to Academy to Anfield. It is episode 67 in total. And like I just said, a couple of questionable results, should I say. We'll look at that in a second. Did take a huge defeat away from home. We'll look at who that was against in a second. But, of course, we have got the Champions League still to look forward to. We're playing Nice in the quarterfinals. But let's just take a look at the schedule, look at what's happened. We've only played 3 games since you were last with me. We'll quickly go over the good ones. We beat Fulham at home, 1-0, 84th minute, Jason Stone winner. If you look at the actual stats of the game, though, 28 shots, 12 on target. Our first game back, I was expecting a tough time. And yeah, apparently we just didn't want to score goals. We did, however, do a nice win in the 89th minute here against Nice. First leg of the Champions League quarter-finals, beat them 2-1, Mo Salah there. And of course, before we talk about anything else, look at this. I mean, let's just start by saying Wolverhampton are 12th in the Premier League. They might not have even been 12th when we started playing them. But away from home, we've just lost 5-1. Yeah. How that happened, I don't know. You can see the team we put out wasn't the worst team in the world. Probably not our first 11. Trying to save a few legs there for the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. But yeah, we lost 5-1 to Wolves. So we take a quick look at the Premier League. That kind of still leaves us in second place. You'd imagine it probably leaves us in third place when Arsenal play their game in hand against, if we can quickly take a look, against Southampton, by the looks of it, all the way down in 19th. So, yeah, good chance we'll be third in the Premier League at that point, and then it's kind of anyone's to play for. I'm not sure if we've got Arsenal or Man City to play. I don't think we do. Of course we do. Man City, last game of the season. That could potentially be winner takes the Premier League, but we'll get to that as and when the time comes. But yeah, let's head back to the Champions League quarter-final. Obviously, we're playing Nice. I don't know who we may possibly get in the semi-final. Would be Barcelona or Fiorentina. I think I'd rather have Fiorentina, but it looks like we'll probably end up with Barcelona. We'll keep an eye on that as we go ahead. But let's talk about the title and the thumbnail. So, we're playing Nice, who are managed than none other than Arne Slot there. So, of course, current Liverpool manager Arne Slot. Nice manager in this save. Didn't realise that because he's been there since 2028. So we've probably played him once or twice anyway. If you look, we've actually played Nice quite a few times in the Champions League. I think 3 or 4 times. That's Wolves. We're not talking about Wolves. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, so we've played them a few times. We've actually played them 3 times since Arne Slot has been there as manager. So yeah, away from home, we've kind of got it all to do. I know we're 2-1 up, but that means absolutely nothing. So we're going to play the second leg in a second. Another little thing just to add on there is Alexis McAllister, of course, an ex-player of ours, plays for Nice now. So let's just get into that game. And I think what we're going to do is probably skip the Aston Villa game purely because we want to see Arsenal play their game in hand and get a little bit further ahead. And then we'll come back for the Brighton game there. Another mid-table team and hopefully not do another Wolves. So here's the team to play Nice away from home in this second leg. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Gomez, Pennington and Robertson at the back 4. Midfield 3, Soberslai, King and Bajcetic. And then our front 3, we've got Tornjan, Kumas and Jason Stone. So we've got big games to come and we've tried to go pretty big with our first team lineup. We have got a couple on the bench who could come on and make a difference, but in terms of just making sure we've actually not got only commentary on there. Like I said, it's been a while since we've properly got stuck into the save. But yeah, we've got a few players on the bench who could make a difference. However, we were lacking a little bit of fitness in terms of a few players. But yeah, nothing comes of that. Obviously missed the highlight. But yeah, let's talk about the fact that if obviously everyone has seen the previous video, we didn't touch upon it at the start of this one, but going forward, I will be looking to make transfers. The only conditions are they're 19 or under, and that's a good save there by Alisson. Double save there. Yeah, they're 19 and under and are part of the British Isles and Republic of Ireland. So we'll be looking to make some additions in the summer. We've got a few areas really where we have struggled to bring players through in the academy. Goalkeeper and left back probably being the two obvious ones. Not too bad in the centre back department there, but I may want to bring. I mean, that's a hell of a goal there by Jeremy Doku, but not the ideal start. We have gone pretty cautious as well, just to try and shore up the defence a little bit and maybe catch them on the counter attack. But yeah, not the good start. Not the good start we wanted. Just sort of got the latest scores up there as well, looking at Fiorentina. But I thought Pennington there might have got us level pretty quick. But yeah, so goalkeeper, centre-back and left-back are three of the probably biggest positions we want to potentially see if there's any talent out there to pick up and develop or even slot straight in. So we'll look at that in the summer. We'll probably have a video separate to sort of these type of videos in the summer devoted to looking at development, as we do most years, but obviously this year a bit different because we'll look at transfers. But there's a lovely ball over the top there to Jason Stone. And there we go. It's 1-1. Instant reply. Jason Stone there with his 22nd goal of the season. I did touch up on it last time, but it's best season as far as goal returns go. And hopefully we've got plenty more to come. So that gives us a 3-2 lead, going into the hopefully halftime break. Keeping an eye there on Fiorentina. It would be nice if we take the lead here. And then we can kind of relax a little bit, concentrate a little bit on the Premier League for the next couple of games. But yeah, that's not a good mistake. That's a mistake there by Kumas. That didn't take long, did it? Oh, that did not take long. 3-3 on aggregate, and I don't think we've got past the quarter-final stage of a championship. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see it. Mistake there by Kumas. I don't think we've got past the Champions League quarter-final stage yet, which says a lot considering we're 6 seasons in. Potentially been to the semi-final once, but I can't actually remember, if I'm being brutally honest. So, yeah, 2-1. I think we just need to get to half-time, potentially go back to more of a balanced approach as well. Just see Fiorentina there taking the lead. So they're 1-1 on aggregate with Barcelona at the minute. I mean, if Fiorentina get through to the semi-finals, we don't, we've probably missed a really good opportunity to get into the final. So fingers crossed. Let's not be too depressing about this. Fingers crossed we actually get something out of this game. I mean, it's 2-1, 3-3 on aggregate. We're not losing yet, so that's always a good start. But half-time, score 2-1. I think the best thing to do is just tell them you're all crap. And yeah, let's go for a balanced approach and hopefully let's get ourselves a goal. I think we'll go with encouragement. Although, give it a couple of months and this won't actually matter at all because, of course, shouts are disappearing from, or touchline shouts are disappearing from FM24 for now. So, but yeah, I mean, apart from encouragement and having a go at your players, there's not actually that many we use, is there? So hopefully that won't make too much of a difference. But here we go. Good talent. I was going to say good challenge there by Robertson. And Nice have taken a 4-3 lead. This isn't going well at all, is it? Oh, this is not going well. Let's go attacking. I mean, I feel like I've got nothing to lose because they are completely dominating us. Let's demand a bit more. Let's look to get a couple more players on. I think Lewis Kumas is going to have to go off. Not had the best game at all. What we'll do is put Sobersley there out on the wing. I think Gravenberch is going to have to come on and play in that box-to-box. Unless, I think what we'll do is swap Mark King down to the box-to-box. Gravenberch as our centre-back. And Tornianen also not having the best of games. I'm just wondering, I don't think we've got Mo Salah on the bench because he's kind of looking a bit worse for wear. We'll have to leave Tornianen on for now. This is probably one of the problems we have got now is the depth. We struggle. Apart from one or two players, we really do struggle to find that depth. But, I mean, here comes Nice. Pennington there takes the ball. Robertson again loses the ball. That's twice Robertson's done that now. If this is 4-1, this is game over. And it is game over, isn't it? Oh no, we are being torn apart by Nice. Torn apart last game by Wolverhampton. 5-1, and we're 4-1 down already in this game. Maybe we shouldn't have gone attacking. Maybe we should stay balanced. Robertson needs to go off. I think we've got no choice but to bring on Owen back. No, we don't want to bring on... Who did we just bring on? Did we bring on back? We did, yeah. I don't know why. I thought I brought on Woodthorne there, but this is going horrendously wrong. Horrendously wrong. Again, Nice on the attack. Oh, they've hit the bar. Just rubbing this in. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's kind of not a lot more to say, is there? We're playing absolutely dreadful football. And I was so confident and kind of relieved, firing up the save for the first time in a while, playing Fulham, absolutely dominating with nearly 30 shots in the game, thinking, this is all right, this is. And this happened. So, I mean, there's not a lot we can do. We are out of the Champions League once again. And this is, I mean, look, I've just seen Fiorentina taking the 2-0 lead against Barcelona. They are going through to the semi-finals. They will play Nice. We are out. And Arne Slot has got one over on us. And of course, we'll probably score now. I mean, yeah, Tornyan in there. I mean, have we got a chance? Not really. Let's go very attacking. We've got about a minute left. If this happens, 5-4 on aggregate. I don't think it is going to happen, is it? No. Well, great. Just a little consolation to get my hopes up for absolutely no reason there at the end. And we're out of the Champions League. Let's blame it on rust. Let's blame it on the fact that we haven't played this save properly in a long time. And just looking there, Fiorentina through. What a Champions League semi-final that is. Nice versus Fiorentina. And we're not a part of it. So great. But of course, I'm going to go away, play Aston Villa off camera, try and turn our fortunes around somehow. And then we're going to come back for the Brighton game. So after all that doom and gloom of going out of the Champions League quarterfinals and that second leg defeat to Nice, it's not looking too bad, you know. We played Aston Villa at home, of course. We beat them 3-0. The game I just played off camera. Lewis Kumas getting 2 and Gravenberch getting the other. Played very well, actually, considering how we played against Nice and how we played against Wolves before that. But the biggest piece of news I wanted to show you was the fact that Arsenal have actually just lost 4-1 to Man United, which puts them at now a game ahead of us, 2 points ahead of us. And of course, we've got Man City to play last game of the season. So we've got to go to Brighton. We've got to win, really. I think every game is a must-win now, so we're going to go and play that game. But fingers crossed, Aston Villa, who we just beat, could do us a favour, take some points off Man City, and we could be sitting top by the end of this episode. And of course, this is the lineup for the Brighton game. We've got to go big. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Konate, Bajcetic and Beck are the back four. Had to take Robertson out. Beck had a good game though against Aston Villa, got an assist. So hopefully that helps us out there. We've got Gravenberch, Sobersley and King, the midfield three this time. Tornyan and Elliott and Stone are our front three. So like I said, it is about going big. So that's why we've gone for the best lineup we could. Of course, there are a few players still missing. We've got Ben Doak, who's back in a couple of days. Hopefully he'll give us another option in that attacking right midfielder position. But hopefully we start this game off well. Looks like we've got a highlight already. Trent into Stone, gets the ball taken off him. But Konate there wins the ball back to Tornyan. And hopefully this will be a nice... Oh, and it is. Dominic Sobersley, 1-0 after 2 minutes. That is exactly the start we wanted. Definitely the start we wanted. That might even take us top of the league just for now. We won't look too much into that, but let's just take a look at this highlight first. Hopefully, this is not an instant reply from Brighton. I do hate those goals. You see there, actually takes his joint top with Man City because obviously they were already on 71 points and are not losing. But like I said, if Aston Villa can do us a favour and take some points off Man City, that would really do us well going into the last game of the season, provided we win all of our games and keep chase with Arsenal and Man City. Very similar to how the real life title races seem to be going at the minute. Liverpool, Arsenal and Man City. Of course, nothing really come of that there. Although we do carry on with the highlights, so potentially, that is a good little flick on. Where were the defenders? Good save there by Alisson Becker, but he's offside. All of that for nothing. But I think what we'll do is, rather than keep an eye on the league table, keep an eye on the latest scores. Just keep an eye on there. Aston Villa versus Man City. See how that goes. But Elliott now with the in-swinger. And comes away. Tornianen about to collect the ball. And if we could get a 2-0 lead before half-time, maybe even 3-0 would be lovely. We can kind of relax a little bit and then maybe start to look at taking players off, saving those legs, because obviously we have got games coming up thick and fast. Tornianen on the back post doesn't connect with it. But what we do need to watch out for is the counter-attack. Brighton seem to be pretty good at that, as we saw at the end of the first half. This isn't the start. End of the first half, I'm talking way ahead of myself. As we saw literally 2 minutes ago, but hits the post there, Brighton. Yeah, we're only 10 minutes into the game. It feels like we should be in the second half. We've had so many highlights already. But yeah, 1-0 up. Keeping on that Aston Villa score. And of course, I think what we might do in next episode, providing how things are going, we may take it all the way through to the end of the season, which is only about 4 games away, and play the final 2 games of the season. And how has he missed there? Great save by Alisson, keeping us in this match so far, keeping us ahead, should I say, 1-0. But what I think we'll do, we'll go to the end of the season, play the final 2 games. Of course, if we are in a position to win the league before that, we'll obviously come back before that. But the way things are going, I can't imagine Man City or Arsenal for that dropping too many points at all. I tell you what I do want to look at. We'll quickly stop this game and just to take a sec. Need to check really to see if Man City and Arsenal still have to play each other. I really doubt it. No, there we go. So they've got Brighton. Mirrors ours. They've got Aston Villa, Brighton, Bournemouth, West Ham, and then us. So sorry, I just wanted to see if for any miracle that Man City and Arsenal played each other, but apparently they don't. So forget that. But looking like we're doing a good job so far. I would prefer to be 2-0 up. I'd prefer to be 5-0 up, to be fair. But yeah, let's try and get to half-time. 1 winning, 2-0 would be nice. Elliott now on the ball. Plays it back to Konate. And like I said, if we can get a goal here, that would make me feel so much better and so much more relaxed. Owen Beck now playing the ball in. The delivery was poor, but that's exactly what we've got to try and replace in the summer somehow. Robertson has had his days. He's been a very, very good left-back for me. Still meant to be the best at the club. And Tornianen in there, that is 2-0. I was going to say Soberslai's missed the opportunity there, but Tornianen with the rebound. And we're 2-0 up, and surely that's not game, set and match, but surely we're in a comfortable position now to relax a little bit more. So, nice to see us turning the corner from that. It was terrible. I thought that was 1-0 then. It wasn't. I was looking at the Bournemouth score. But yeah, looks like we hopefully have turned a corner. I don't want to concede now, just before half-time. Brighton with the corner. Can we get it away? And that's just over the bar. Like I said, Alisson there, you can see 7.3 rating at the bottom. Definitely kept us in at 1-0. And of course, managed to extend our lead there. But it's half-time. Haaland has just scored there for Man City. And Douglas Luiz... let's get into the second half. Let's look at that. No, I don't know why I've put I'm not happy, but they look fired up, apparently. So, good stuff. But yeah, Haaland, 44 minutes. Douglas Luiz equalising straight away. That is what we like to see. It all happened so fast. Couldn't get it all in. But Gravenberch now with the ball. Can we extend our lead? Soberslai hits the post, I think that was. Jason Stone there could have probably got onto the end of that. But the ball gets away and it's still 2-0. But yeah, we're looking at that because we need to keep an eye on this. We can't actually see the goal difference. We will skip out the match a second just to check on goal difference and how we're looking. Yeah, we need to make up quite a lot. So ignore goal difference, unless we go and smash Brighton 6-7-0, which with half an hour left, I don't think we're going to do. But Elliot now with the corner. Can we get another couple of goals? Konate there, 3-0. Might be on. Although I'm sort of thinking now maybe taking off Gravenberch or King, who's had good games, even Trent, potentially. I think what we might do is bring on Dewey Griffiths, that we've spoke about in a previous video, as a deep lying playmaker. Would like to sort of mould him into that role over the next couple of seasons, but I think we'll take Trent off as well and put Bradley on there just to try and keep everyone fresh. Game is surely got to be won now. I mean, there's no coming back 3-0 down, surely, for Brighton. Famous last words, I really doubt it, but who knows? This Football Manager, right? It really is. But Trent there, managing to intercept the ball, gets hold of it there. Weird place to stop the ball, Trent. I'm not going to lie, but 16 shots, 10 on target. We are doing very well. Let's get back to that latest scores just to keep an eye on the Aston Villa. And again, they took the lead. And Aston Villa took the lead and Man City equalised a minute later by the looks of that. We'll take another look at that in a second. But would be nice. Can we get a fourth goal just to sort of help out that goal difference? Might be something we need to keep an eye on, actually, considering how tight it is at the top of the league. You've got us on 27, Man City and Arsenal on 37. So, yeah, maybe another goal just to sort of try and help that deficit a little bit. But, yeah, I don't really see what the highlight is here at all. Torniana now with the ball. Can he run at the Brighton defence? Plays it into Soberslay, who steps over the ball for absolutely no one. But this is not what we wanted to see. Brighton on the counter-attack. They are very good at counter-attacking, and there we go. They have managed to get one goal. Probably shouldn't have been playing so high at the pitch there, like we were chasing a goal. But let's just hope that's it, eh? No more highlights there for Brighton, please. Quite happy to see it finish at 3-2. Keeping an eye on this game as well. Yeah, like I said, Haaland 68, but Douglas Luiz there getting a goal a minute before him. It's a shame though, if you look at how many shots on target we've had, decent XG, but maybe we could have squeezed a few more goals out. I just don't want it. Well, I don't want a Brighton goal right now. I really don't want a Brighton goal. I tell you what, if that had gone in and that had been 3-2 with 10 minutes to go, I would have not been happy at all. I'm a bit reluctant to bring anyone else off who isn't named Jason Stone. I think what we'll do is bring him off. Kumas or Ronchi. I think we'll bring on Kumas. Had a poor game against Nice, but he has got the ability to score goals in big games. He's done that a few times for us. King there, trying a little bit of a shot from outside the box that's gone over the bar. But yeah, I'm not chasing goals. I was chasing goals until Brighton scored, and now I'm quite happy for the full-time whistle to blow. So if we can blow that up, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I think what we'll do after this game is quickly just check Arsenal's fixtures as well. We had a look at Man City, see what games Arsenal have got coming up. There we go. We have won 3-1 away from home. We are just going to quickly take a look at fixtures now, just to kind of see what big games we've got coming up, what games Arsenal have coming up. We've had a look at, obviously, Man City. So if we get ourselves to the Premier League table, and as you can see, we are now a point ahead of Arsenal. No games in hand from Arsenal, so it is a pure fight to the end now. 4 games left. Let's take a look at who they've got. Anyone decent left to play? Not really. Fulham, who are down in 18th. Wolves, who smashed us. So you never know. Aston Villa mid-table, Brighton mid-table. Arsenal have got 4 mid-table games left. You'd imagine they may win all of them. So it may well come down to the last game of the season against Man City. Of course it would. We've got Bournemouth, who are decent. Bournemouth are very decent, considering last time we played them, they smashed us 3-0. So that is not a game we will... Anfield, you'd like to think we'll win it, but it's not a game we're going to take lightly. We've got West Ham there down in 17th. Leeds in 6th. That will be a big game. 2 huge games there, actually, last game of the season. So I'm going to go and play Bournemouth off camera, West Ham off camera, and we're going to come back for the final 2 home games of the season, which might play into our hand, really. We'll have to see what happens. So, of course, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video when we play Leeds and Man City for the title.